Hi there, and a very happy new year to you. Thanks for clicking into this video. So let's get down to it. Now, we all find it difficult to dust ourselves off and pick ourselves up again when we feel like we've failed at something. It's even more difficult when that happens far too often. Now, even if we do want to succeed, the main question is how. To succeed in life, we all need two main things. Number one is the right people, and number two, the right perspective. So let's talk about these things a little bit more. So to pull ourselves out of discouragement, it's so important to make sure we surround ourselves with the right kind of company, the right kind of people. You know, the encouragers, they're usually the happy sort, and you feel a better person just by being around them. They're the encouragers, and they're the dreamers as well, but they do something in order to achieve their dream. They're willing to work hard at it, and they're happy to see you succeed. They have that mindset, and they try to encourage you to obtain it too. Now, who you don't want to hang around for obvious reasons are those drag-me-downs, you know, the complainers. As uncomfortable as it is to talk about them, the glass is always half empty sort of people. Though it can be fun, maybe, at times, to go ahead and complain with them, especially when you've had a tough day. After a while, if you keep that pattern up, you find yourself turning into a bit of a sour grape too. So choose wisely, because the people you surround yourself with are going to rub off on you. The Bible talks about one of these people who was an encourager. His name was Titus. And actually, 2 Chronicles 7:6, Paul talks about him and says, God who comforts the downcast comforted us by the coming of Titus. Imagine that. God who comforts the downcast encouraged us by sending us Titus. They're godsends. So look out for them and value them, cherish them, and make sure you spend time with them. Look out for a Titus in your life and make sure you're a Titus to someone else too. Okay, let's move on to number two then. Number two is the right perspective. This is so important because someone else can't think for you. You have to think for yourself, and ultimately it's your decision to make, right? So how about a lesson from salespeople? Half of salespeople fail at their attempt because they don't go back a second or third time once they've received a no or they haven't gotten through. Only 25% make a second attempt. The 12% of those who actually go back a third time, guess what? They make 80% of the sales. Isn't it that group of people that you want to belong to? Don't settle for failure. Dust yourself up, pick yourself up again, and get back into the swing of things. Missionary and theologian Stanley E. Jones once said, "When life kicks you," this is one of my favourite quotes, "when life kicks you, let it kick you forward." Sometimes it's just that last key that's left on the ring that opens the door. So keep persevering. Ask God to give you the strength to persevere. Keep persevering until you win. Also, I want to give a special thanks for this video to Bob and Debbie Gass. Now, the radio station that I present with, UCB Radio, they write the word for today for them. The word for today is a brilliant everyday devotional that I read, and I find it so helpful. And this was actually inspired by one of the word for today devotionals that they wrote. So if you're interested in more encouraging content like this, I have put a link to UCB down in the description box, and you can read the word for today there. Sign up for a free copy and you'll receive these every quarter. You found that video helpful. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel by clicking on my face right here, or down below where it says subscribe. YouTube. See you next time. Bye.